I ain't gonna have nothing to do with it, don't think.
It's tough. Oh, we're in good shape on the Monte Carlo, right?
Turn. We're too close to the Monte. We're a little closer.
Yeah. Good idea. Couldn't ask for that to work no better.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. This is John Ward with Appalachian Channel, and this is Wayannie, and we're at Wayannie's farm. This is our third day today. We've been washing up his 67 Impala. It's been parked for 35 years. It got its first wash the other day in 35 years. And you can kind of see on the front fender, we've got this one situated, the hood. That's about it on that side right now as far as what we're going to finish on it. So today I'm going to work on the outside, and Wayannie's going to work on the inside a little bit, and hopefully we're going to get this one finished up today. It has been so hot. It's been crazy hot, ain't it?
Yes, sir. It's been hot for a couple of weeks.
You ever remember it getting this hot before, Wayannie?
Well, not really. I mean, looked like it's coming in earlier.
Early. Yeah. I mean, August, yeah.
It's July now, you know, but a while back.
June. We was having this heat in June.
Yeah.
That ain't right. We don't like that. I live in Tennessee and we're in North Carolina, but we got about the same identical weather. And but if you haven't seen the first day and the second day of the car, back up, and there'll be a playlist in there. It's going to be called Wayannie's World. This is Wayannie's World right here. He's lived here for 83 years, and he's living around everything that he's ever bought and collected his whole life, and he loves it. And he loves all of his stuff. He loves his animals. He's got donkeys and cats and dogs, and we've been here before. And I was here in April, made a video and showed the entire, well, not all of it, but a big part of the farm of a lot of Wayannie's collectibles. We showed some of his cars, his 55 Bel Air, his 67 Super Sport Impala. We looked at this Impala, his 88 Monte Carlo Super Sport. He's got quite a few cars, and you know, if we can help him get them cleaned up a little bit and looking better. And this one didn't start. It's going to need points. It's set for 35 years. We got a battery in it yesterday, which, you know, I wasn't expecting it to have any fire on the ignition, but we're going to have to work on that maybe next trip. I'd like to see if I can get somebody that can put some points in. It's not real hard, but I've never really done that. And we'd like to get this one fired back up. It is all complete. Everything was there. The air cleaner, everything was on it. We took that off to wash it, but we are going to work on other cars, hopefully, as time permits. And you know, this is just a bad time to do it this time of year in August to do something like this. But we did pull this around here in the shade yesterday, and Wayannie's neighbor has been such a big help. He moved a bulldozer, didn't he, Wayannie?
Yeah.
I didn't think that would happen.
Moved the bulldozer from in front of the car.
We had to move it because it was blocking the car. Then we had to get the car out. And another amazing thing, after 35 years, the tires held air. They pumped up and they're not went back flat. Look at that. That's nice. I like that. So today we're going to jump in here, and there's not going to be a lot of talking on this video because we're cleaning and we're working, and it's hard to talk. And I know in the last comments from the first video, a lot of people said I didn't let Wayannie talk enough. They want to hear his stories, and we'll do that at some time, but you just don't talk a whole lot, do you, Wayannie?
No.
You're a man of few words.
I never have been a lover, you know.
You've been a what now?
A lover. I never been a lover. You know, lovers, they talk.
Oh, lovers talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you must not have been a lover because you said you didn't get married the first time till you were 60 years
That's
old.
Right.
60 years old. How about that?
That's right.
And but I like Wayannie. We got to go out last night. We went to get something to eat, didn't we?
Yeah.
We went down to the Milk Bar in Walnut Cove. You might have saw the video about that. That's a good video. If you're in Northwest North Carolina, I like these small towns. I don't like going to the big cities. I like the little country places, don't you, Wayannie?
I'm a country boy.
You are, yeah.
I'm not a city guy.
No, you've lived here 83 years, and he's out in the country here. He's 100 miles from nowhere. It just about seems like, as far as to get to a Walmart. What's it take? About 50 minutes to get to a Walmart from here?
No, about 20 minutes.
20?
Yeah.
Oh, you must drive fast. Where's that at, Madison?
17 miles.
17 miles?
Yeah.
Is that Madison?
Madison.
Okay.
Same thing at Walnut Cove. Same thing.
Are there a Walmart in Walnut Cove?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Walnut Cove is
Stewart's got one.
Stewart. There's no real big cities around here. What's the major city? Winston-Salem?
Yeah.
That's the big city. Well, how many miles are we from there?
About 38, 40.
40
something
miles.
like
Okay,
that.
that's the big city around here.
That's the same distance to Martinsville, Virginia.
Virginia. Mooresville?
Yeah. About the same distance to Greensboro.
Greensboro.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, it's beautiful out here. I was noticing I come over this ridge over here and I could see back over through here and the hills and everything. Well, we're going to quit talking and get to working because we got a lot to do. And I'll set the camera up and you can watch a little bit. And as we can take a break and maybe Wayannie tell us a story or two. If he can think of something he won't tell us in a little bit when we take a break, you can tell him a story about something, okay? All right, guys, let's get started. I'm going to get everything wet with some water. Some soapy water, because I like to use a couple of different cleaners, especially on a white car. I'll use just some bleach cleaner, some foam and bleach cleaner on white. Now I don't recommend it on any other color. I also use a lot of this right here. It's called Awesome. It's a degreaser. It's the cheapest degreaser you probably can buy, and probably one of the strongest. It's really very strong. You've got to be very careful with it. That's the reason I'm wetting this first, instead of spraying it directly on there, because we don't want to spray this degreaser or this bleach cleaner, this foam and bleach cleaner, directly on dry paint. So I'm going to go ahead and start with some degreaser in here, and all right, I use several different types of brushes, some softer, some bigger, some stiffer. I've got a paintbrush here somewhere I've laid down. I use even the paintbrush because it lets me get back into the crevices good here. Oh yeah, here's some more of my brushes Wayannie's dug out. I left laying over there.
Yeah.
I use just a regular paintbrush. This is kind of a soft bristle brush. This is about a $12 brush. You don't necessarily have to have a $12 brush, but I do paint with this also, and then I clean with it. Here's a softer bristle brush, good for more interior work so you don't mess anything up. And then this brush right here I absolutely love. It comes with a handle that you can run water through it, and I run over it with my motorhome Wayannie, mash my handle up. So, but I still use this thing. It's so big that, boy, it is perfect for cleaning, you know, washing a vehicle, because it's just so big. But I'm gonna get a little bit of soap on this brush right here, and then I'm gonna get in here. I'm just gonna kind of lather it up just a little bit. Actually, hand me that, see that blue bottle right there with the white lid on it? This is what I use a lot of. It's a Dawn Power Wash. Now I like, because when you spray it, it makes a foam. See that foam? Now this don't generally hurt anything, but you never want to spray anything on a vehicle in direct sunlight that's not wet. The car needs to be really wet, and direct sunlight's terrible to wash or do anything in on a car, because the chemicals dry so fast and then they can eat up the paint. So you got to be careful. I've seen people, I was in the used car business for many years, and I had seen cars, Wayannie, that people had started waxing and then go in and eat lunch and come back and it just baked the wax into the paint, you know, and it just ruined the paint job. So, you know, we always have here you go, Wayannie, I'll let you want to try this brush right here in these cracks, let you start on that there, and I'll get in the door jamb over here a little bit. And with that brush that Wayannie's using, see, it lets you get into the cracks easier. And then we'll do that. Then we'll go back over a little bit stiffer brush, probably the brush I got in my hand right here. But this has been a little bit longer job than I thought, because the heat has really took a toll on me. You know, I'm a big fat guy, and it's hard to get around anyways. And when this heat's 95 degrees every day, and the heat index of 100 or better, then boy, it's just not much fun. So this first round right here, I'm putting on here with I'm going with the soft brush, as you can notice, and that's just kind of getting in This soft brush, the bristles getting down in the cracks a little bit better for me. And I'm sure people's got different ways they clean cars, but I was in the used car business, and that was the way I made my money, Wayannie. I had to buy a car that was dirty and clean it up, and then I could make money on it that way. I sold them retail, but I got in the used car business when I was 18 years old, and I was in it for about 10 years.
You get it on the carpet?
Do what?
You put it on the carpet?
Yeah, that right there, absolutely. The Dawn, I'm going to put a little water on it though, we didn't wet the carpet. The Dawn dishwashing liquid will not hurt. I've never had Dawn hurt anything, but you know, you spray some of this on the hood of a car, it dry, and in the sun, within a few minutes you're going to mess the paint up, even with the Dawn, because of the heat and this type of weather. So we got to keep it wet. I almost use a water hose as I'm going and kind of just rinse it a little bit. Plus it lets you see, it keeps the soap from drying on the vehicle. And we're just kind of knocking the main dirt off. We're not putting no detailing on it for a show or nothing. This is its first wash in 30 years, so, you know. So I'm just kind of rinsing, and I can see yeah, if you didn't see the video from yesterday, right up in this door jam right in there, Wayannie.
Yeah.
We still got a little bit of a possum stuck over there on that other one. He found a possum that got in there, and it got stuck at some time many years ago, looks like, and it died. Here you go, take this brush to that carpet. This is going to be better for that carpet.
I ain't got all this yet.
Yeah, okay. We'll get. Now I'm going to go back over top of what he did with the bigger brush. And yeah, you can wash a door like this 3 or 4 times, especially with this mold on it. And I know some people saying, why don't you have a mask on if you use a mold? Heck, it's 100 degrees out here. And I've worked around mold my whole life, and it is very dangerous, let me tell you. People have died from being exposed to mold, but usually when they're living in it in their house. And so yeah, gloves and a mask is okay, but we're wetting it, and it's not getting in the mold spores are not getting in the air. Now, if we were dry scrubbing it or something and getting the mold spores in the air, we definitely would not want no, you know, we'd want a mask on. And I actually look for a mask, especially if you're vacuuming out an old car. A vacuum cleaner pulls the stuff out of the carpet in the car and kind of puts it in the air in the exhaust. So I had laid some mask out to do that, but I have forgot it, so I somehow didn't get everything packed. So I'm just kind of rinsing it down there as Wayannie's washing it. That way he can see. If we don't rinse it off, he can't see where the dirt's at. See right here, guys, it already started drying on me. I turned my back on it. It almost started drying right there without no direct sunlight on it. And we don't want that. We want to... Let me see that stiff brush one more time. Let me rinse this and see if I need to go over it one more time. Yeah, dirt daubers have got in here. And boy, they have got some mud in it. And dirt dauber mud's hard to get off, ain't it, Wayannie?
Lord, yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. What are you working? You need to still get that carpet? And this will dry out today with this heat. We're not.
Looks pretty good while it's wet.
Well, yeah, it looks good wet.
I mean, yeah. I mean, shows up good, you know.
Yeah, well, we're going to Armor All it. You know, a lot of people just go to trying to clean it with the Armor All, but you've got to clean it first, then Armor All it. And I know people are going to say that don't sound right, but believe me, oh, it's got a crank on it. Okay. Look at that, guys. Let me see. Let me get the camera. Check this out. You don't see this no more on cars.
No, they done away with that years ago. Anything good they mess up.
Anything good, they messed up.
Yes, sir. They do.
Check this out, guys. I didn't even notice this yesterday.
You have to be
Look at that, it's
careful
got a
because
window
they get
crank.
old, they break.
Yeah. That one's, wow, that's great. Good shape. I never had paid attention. I don't know that I've ever seen a car myself with just window crank for the vent window. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. That 55's got them on it, too.
Oh, the 55 does?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
See, that was a good air conditioning thing, you know.
Well, yeah.
They done away with that, you see, went to air, you know.
Right. Once they got air conditioning on cars, they didn't need that so much, did
Yeah. Yeah, these things will break. My 55, one of them's a little hard, you know. They do good to work.
they? Yep. Now see how he can take that brush and get right down in them cracks with that paintbrush? I know people probably never saw a hillbilly using a paintbrush but to clean a car, but it works pretty good.
I never was good with a paintbrush.
Well, I can paint pretty good. I'm a pretty good painter, but don't like painting so much no more. I like making videos more. So look at that. See how he takes that right there? And he can get right down in there.
A brush plays an important thing cleaning things.
Yeah,
Yes,
having the right brushes if you're going to clean something. I didn't even bring all my brushes, but I probably about 6 or 7 different types of brushes all together.
Well, it's just like wrenches. You don't use but so many wrenches. You can buy a great big box of wrenches and you don't use but so many of them.
You can only use them one at a time anyways, can't you?
That's right. You told the truth there.
Now Wayannie's getting a part down there that a lot of people overlook, and it's important underneath the door to make sure if it's got mud under there to get that mud out if you get it dirty, because that mud will hold moisture, and that's the first place they're going to rust is underneath that door. So he's taking his time to get up and clean that underneath that door really good, and that's very important. Now we don't have a lot of water pressure. We're just using, for those of you just now watching this video and haven't seen the first video from a few days ago, we're having to use a water tank. And it has not much pressure, but we're very fortunate to have that. His neighbor brought that over and helping us out with that. He's put a lot of time in helping Wayannie here with this project, and it's, you know, the water situation is because he has a well and it's just dry. There's no water in there. Wayannie, tell us, we was talking there a minute ago when we wasn't filming, but tell us about how you came about this car. How'd you find it and what'd you pay for it?
I just went up. I was looking for a trunk lid to go on the convertible. I thought maybe mine got tore up, you know, and could use it one. You know?
For your Super Sport?
Yeah.
That you bought new. So yeah, he has a...
See this? That's got a different trunk lid.
Now why would a Super Sport be different than a regular Impala?
Well, back end's made different, you know. The
Really?
top on one is different from a convertible.
Oh,
you know, and it slides. It comes
right,
on
right,
up
convertible. But yours
Yeah.
is convertible, yeah. Your 67 that
Yeah.
you bought new. He's got a 67 Impala Super Sport convertible, and you can see that in that very first video I did with Wayannie, where we toured kind of the whole farm. So you're looking for a trunk lid. Okay, it's back up there.
I just thought I might need one sometime, you know.
Okay.
And I didn't realize that the cheap body style, Bel Air had it that way.
So
Bel Air's got one just like it.
a Bel Air.
Yeah. Which that's a 4-door, you know. The 2-door hard top got a different. It's like Monte Carlos, you know. They had a straight back on Monte Carlos and then went down, put it on the racetrack. They had that slice back in, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I forget what that's called. So you're looking to just buy a deck lid to have extra in the 70s.
I thought I might actually need one, but I didn't realize it had these other bodies, you know. The 4-door has one just like it.
Okay.
I didn't know that, you know. You live and learn.
Turn around here to a minute and look at the camera so they can see you talk about this. Let's talk about this a minute. So, so you was looking for a trunk lid and you found this in the junkyard?
Yeah.
What junkyard? What state? Where at? Here in North Carolina?
Oh yeah, about 10 miles away, 15.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah.
And this was set in?
White's garage. But
What's that?
White's.
White's is the name of the junkyard, okay.
Yeah. His boy running now.
Okay, still there.
Yeah.
And you was going through looking for it and you just found this whole car sitting there?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what was wrong with it? Why was it in the junkyard?
Well, I don't know that.
You don't know? It's just there?
I didn't put no transmission in it or nothing.
Wasn't
I
wrecked?
drove it. My buddy over there put a radiator on it, and a manifold on one side, and then over the carburetor, that breather cover, and just a couple more little small things.
There was a few parts missing then. Maybe the top was bad, I think you said. Was the
you go
top?
to the junkyard, they start stripping stuff down.
Okay.
You know.
So was the top completely gone or just bad?
Oh, no.
It still had a top, but just was
Yeah,
bad.
his top on it.
Now tell them how much you paid for it.
$220.
So there you go, guys. That's a $220 Impala. But now, then you had to start spending on it then. That's when the big money come in, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the top was how much?
Yeah, but you'd be surprised how much I got in the car.
Oh, yeah. You paid more for the top than you did the car, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was $275 at that time.
At that time. So you put this on in the 70s. This top been on here since?
I put this one on and I put the other one on too.
In the 70s. So this top's been on here for a while. It's got a little tire.
Oh, yeah.
The seams just started coming loose on it right here. And that
Yeah.
can be restitched if you can get the right person to do it. Getting people to do craft work like that now is hard to find, ain't
Oh,
it?
yeah. Yes, sir. Hard to get man right down to work anymore. You know what I mean?
And so
if they can't do it with a
computer?
Yeah.
I know, that's why I am. You talking about me again?
No, I'm not talking about you, but I'm just using that for example.
Yeah,
you know.
it's easier to work on a computer. This is a lot of work working on cars, turning wrenches.
Oh, Lord, it must. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just had the motor rebuilt in it? And,
yeah.
And how many years did you drive it?
I don't know how many years, but I drove it, you know. I drove it in parades.
In the parades. Why would you drive this instead of your Super Sport?
Well,
your Super Sport's nicer.
Well, it's, you know.
You just want to do something different.
Well, I had both of them, you know, and just my thing, you know, way of doing things.
All right. Did you ever take the Super Sport in a parade?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just mixed it up. You drank
something. I got that car on a Monday and drove in the parade on Saturday.
How about that? The Super Sport.
They called me. Yeah.
Ah. How about your '55 Bel Air?
I hauled Sheriff Atkinson down Stonewall. He's over.
You hauled the sheriff in the parade.
Yeah.
And he didn't arrest you?
No.
Didn't go to jail?
No.
Okay.
I hauled that was in the ribbon. But this one I hauled Judge Hooker up at Stewart, Virginia.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you've been in a lot of parades with your cars over the years.
I've been in a few.
Yeah. So guys, listen, if you haven't seen the very first video in the series, if you go into the playlist or just search North Carolina Man on the Appalachian Channel, these will come up. He has, when I met Wayannie last year at Pretty's General Store, and he's been in some of the Pretty's General Store videos a little bit, you know, just as being there. He did a little dancing for us one time, but in the last fall I was over there, he had his '55 Bel Air with him. And you've heard this story, I know you've heard it, but it's just so amazing. It's just so cool to me because when I see cars and I interview people with cars, one of the first things I ask them was, well, how long have you had it? And Wayannie, I come out there, I saw he drove his '55 that day, and every time before he'd always drove his little Chevrolet Cavalier. And this time he had that '55, and I said, let's go out there and film that '55. Let's go film your car a little bit and talk about it. And I said, Wayannie, how long you had this car? And he got to thinking a minute, and he said, well, my dad bought it June 10th, 1955. Is that right?
Yeah.
And he gave it to me.
His birthday.
His birthday. That's right. He's bought 2 cars on his birthday.
Yeah.
And we've got the other Impala, and I've been calling it a Chevelle, but it's an Impala that your daddy's car that's in your garage.
Chevrolet Impala.
Chevrolet 4-door Impala with 70,000 miles. And guys, maybe in the future as we get caught up on other things, we'll get to look at that again. And and you can see a little bit of it. It's in the garage, and I can't get around it good in that first video. But it's got 70,000 original miles on it, and it's just like brand new on this side. Your dad took care of his cars, didn't he?
Oh Lord, he took care of stuff.
He did, didn't he?
I guess he done that a whole lot better than I do.
Well, I got off on a rabbit trail. We was talking about that 55. And I said, how long you had it? And he sat there, he said, Dad gave it to me in 57 when I was 17. And he sat there figuring. I said, you've had that thing 67 years and you're still driving it. And to me, that's a great car story, Wayannie. That's just a great story to find somebody that's had a car since they're 17 years old, 68 years later, they still drive it every now and then. Yeah. So and then he starts calling off everything else. He tells me about his Super Sport and his Monte Carlo Super Sport and his daddy's Impala, and he's got trucks and cars sitting all over this farm here. And a lot of people, you know, get jealous, I think, Wayannie, when they see all your cars. Some of them say, well, he's a hoarder. Why don't he sell them things, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You ain't going to sell no cars, are you? You love your cars. This is your world right here. This is Wayannie's world.
I buy stuff. I don't intend to sell it.
That's right. And you like looking at it. And, I do too. I quit collecting because I pretty much travel in a motorhome now, so I can't take much with me a whole lot. But I love Wayannie stuff, and I like Wayannie. He's a good old fella here. We went out to eat last night, and we're going to go out tonight, and we better get back to work. We've been talking too much, you know. We never get this car clean, will we?
Yeah. I got a 66 Ford tractor out there. Daddy bought hitting you.
Oh, well, we didn't even talk about the tractors. That's a whole nother thing. how many tractors you got? 13, 14? He don't even know.
I forget.
He forgets. He got tractors everywhere. So I'll tell you what, Wayannie, let's start on the outside just a minute. I want to get this quarter side done, and let's go ahead. You just help me with this, and I'll help you with the interior. We'll work on this. Did we brush? We didn't brush it. Okay, we'll get that. Did you clean the inside that window? Did you get the inside?
I ain't cleaned the inside.
Okay, let's get that inside window washed off right here.
Be better.
Let's spray some.
Make it look better.
Let's spray some of this on there. Yeah, windows are one of the hardest things.
They ought to clean.
To clean, you can't ever get them the streaks, or I can't. Cleaning windows is not my thing. Here you go, Wayannie. And this is where I switch up from a stiff brush to a softer brush. Check this right here on this glass. Try that right there.
Okay.
Try that softer brush. Yeah, I know, we're cleaning the windows with a brush, but there's so much stuff that's built up on it, we're gonna get it knocked off with a brush and then rinse it, and then it won't be so bad to clean it if we go over with some Windex.
Maybe it'll look better when I go over this here. You think I ought to get the outside?
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Let me rinse it, and then we'll shut the door, and we'll get all of the outside.
Okay.
Let's rinse this off here.
See if that'll help it.
That's got to be better than it was. I'll tell you a story. Step over this way just a minute, Wayannie, right in front of the camera right there. There you go. I had a guy working for me one time, and I had a vending machine business, and I had him cleaning my vending machines up. And, you know, they'd get dirty and need washed and cleaned good, so I'd bring them into the shop, and he cleaned on one for about an hour one day. Water.
You don't want to sit on mud.
He cleaned on it for about a half a day, Wayannie, and I went back there and looked at it, and he said, I'm done. Which I knew it took about a day to do what he done. He done it in about 3 hours. And I come back and I said, well, you ain't got it clean enough. It's not done. He says, well, it looks better than it did.
There you go.
And I said, well, you got me on that one, but it ain't done. So, you know, you can make it look better, or you can spend, you know, there's people that can spend days and days just on one little project on a car when they're restoring it. Like this top on this car, we're not even going to mess with it on this trip, because it's the top on this car. To clean this top, I'm not even for sure what we need to use to clean it with. We did wash it off, but you know, this is about a 4-hour job cleaning this top.
It looks good now.
Oh yeah, we can see inside. Look at that. Yeah, it'd take about 4 hours to clean this top, because we'd have to take a smaller brush and just really detail it with a soft brush. You're not wanting to use a real stiff brush on that. That brush might get it. We'll hit a little bit right here on the side. And so what we're going to do here on the outside, we're going to wet it good. And we're going to wet what we washed before, because we don't want nothing else spraying over here that we get over here and dry. So we're going to keep it wet. And boy, look at that. Okay, I'm going to wet the top a little bit.
If you go to fool with that, you'll get the stitches more messed up. Probably.
Yeah, we don't want to mess with it too much on this trip. We just kind of clean this right here, and we're going to wet it all the way down. And this down here, these rocker panels or quarter panels, I guess, what do you call this part from here, from the trim down, this part of the door?
I don't know.
I call this a rocker panel, and I guess this would be a quarter panel back here, but this is one of the hard parts to clean right here, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
So now that we got a little water on this part here, and I'm gonna go on back here in the back.
Water makes one look. Don't never buy
Don't buy one when it's raining, right?
with water on it. Yeah.
Can't see everything.
Oh, sure.
See that brush a minute. A little bit of...
Yeah, it's got stuff in there. Need to vacuum it out. I thought I vacuumed it, but probably, you know, it'll work out.
So yeah, one thing I generally do is start at the top of a car and work my way down so that I can rinse downward. I've seen some people start washing them at the bottom, but that's not exactly how I do it. Might be how some people do. What are you looking for, sir?
My brush out here.
The soft brush, it's right there on the trunk.
I'll get this glass. Make it look a whole lot better inside. Looking inside.
So here's some things we're going to deal with right off. This rust that's showing up, beading up here. We're going to try to take some of that out just a little bit.
Open the door this minute.
Open the door.
It should be hard to get water in there, but you know. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hurt that. Put a little water on it with it.
Nah, it ain't gonna hurt this car get a little water on it.
Right there.
What's that? What do you want? Right there? Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt it. We gotta wet them seats in just a little bit anyways. We'll wipe it down on the inside with a rag when we're cleaning the seats.
It looks better.
Looks better. It looks better than it did, don't it?
Yeah.
That'll be our new motto. It looks better than it did.
There you go. That's just like your friend. My brush gets dirty.
Yeah, it ain't gonna matter. We'll rinse it off. It'll be okay.
I'm just working to this right now.
Wayannie is 84 years old and he works wide open. He was wearing me out. I can't keep up with him.
I put them things on with the car, you know.
You put what on your car?
They call me.
Oh, the
Yeah.
edge protector.
She used to buy that stuff. I think it's going to a creek of rubber now or something.
Oh yeah, I used to put them, when I was in the used car business, I put them on a used car all the time. They was cheap and it made it look better.
See, people open the door against them, you know.
Right.
Stuff like that. I guess you can get ready for some water there, can't you?
What's that, sir?
I guess you can get ready for some water behind this. Behind where I'm working.
Yeah, well, I'll let you get around that door, then we'll rinse this top part. Because it's starting to dry already, guys. I don't know. Let me show you over here. Look at this. See right here? It's already starting to dry right here. Within minutes, it's drying.
Yeah.
So it's a constant rinsing. Now, once we rinsed it, we can see what needs to be cleaned again. Let's go. What's that, sir?
That's black stuff there.
Okay.
I want to get that off.
Yeah, there's some stuff that's fell out of the tree last night and got on the car.
That was a break. Fell on the ground. That's what caused that. That pile right there. I could have bought one of them things down there. I've seen it down there, you know. It didn't the other day. But I hope mine's all right, you know. See, both of them got one.
What's that? What are you talking about? That's what you're talking about, Wayne.
That right there.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just using soap and water on these seats.
May have to put something else on this to get the.
You need something stronger then.
I say.
Okay, hold on.
Right too. No, just on this over here, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna get you some. Let me see. I don't want to put that same stuff on it. Hold on. I'm gonna get you some more Dawn. I don't want to put that chemical on it.
Yeah.
Not like I'm worried about that.
Well, I'm gonna get Wayannie started on the interior then. How about that?
Won't hurt nothing to get it on the rag, will it?
No, that ain't gonna hurt nothing. That's just dishwashing liquid. We ain't gonna put nothing stronger than that on it.
Okay.
We don't use them chemicals we're using on the paint. It'll heat that up. All right. Need some more spray on this side, I guess, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that looks good. Looks good.
See, I'm slow now.
No, you're not slow, you're thorough. You're doing a good job. You either can do a good job or a fast job. You're doing a good job on it. They like you and Wayannie talk, tell stories, but we've been so busy working, we don't talk. They like stories.
Oh, yeah. We've got lots of stories.
Guess we'll probably go ahead and get this bumper. Yep. Let me spray you some stuff on there.
Good, huh?
Wayannie's about rubbed the paint off of it in here. He's rubbed on it so hard.
No.
You climbed up under the dash. Now what'd you do here, son? Did you take this loose?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if it worked.
Yeah, it come loose.
I wiped it up right there.
I see that.
I wiped it up. Yeah.
Want to move the house? No, we're going to have to move his car a little bit. Why?
You get me while I'm working?
Are you working?
I think I'm working.
Well, you're getting it looking a lot better in here. You got the dust off of it.
Yeah. Probably. But we ain't gonna worry about that.
So when you bought this at the junkyard, it had no hubcaps, most likely.
No. See, they had to put wheels on it.
Oh, it didn't even have wheels on it when you bought it. I got you.
Yeah.
So you've came a long ways with this vehicle and drove it for quite a few years, I guess.
Oh yeah, I drove the car. Yeah.
Let me show them the interior here. Now there's no Armor All. This is just Dawn dishwashing liquid just to get the dirt off. It could use some Armor All on here, but he's not taking it nowhere right now. So he's got his seat belts laid out here. The top was put on in the 70's apparently, from what he tells us, and yeah, it's looking way better than it did. One thing's good that we got that mold off there, trying to get it off before it gets any worse. Well, we've got it washed as good as it's going to get on this trip, and Wayannie has done a really great job on the interior, cleaning it. He's going to put the hubcaps back on. I'm going to let him do that. Sometimes you got to be careful and get them clips just right. It's not something that's hard, but you got to make sure you know what you're doing putting them on. And then we're going to wax it, and then in the morning we're going to put it back in the building, and then on the next trip we're going to try to get some points and see if we can get it to fire. If there's anybody want to volunteer to come down, it's going to probably be mid-September when I come back. Come down and help us put some points in this thing. That'd be great. Just let me know. Leave me a comment. Yeah, let's film getting them on. Then we're going to do this wax. I've never used this. This is a wet. It says wax and dry. So it says #1 selling wax. So I don't know. I've never used it. But I'll film Wayannie getting these hubcaps on here. You need a rubber hammer for that there, wild man. I don't have one.
I don't have one either.
You think we're going to need to get a rubber hammer for this?
I don't know.
Sometimes you can pop it with your palm of your hand, but depending on how tight them clips are.
There's a granddad. Feels pretty good.
I see what you mean about having to take them hubcaps off to put air in it. That
Yeah.
don't hardly reach, does it?
No. See, one of them had a extension, you know. That was a real long one, you know. That one sticks out a whole lot. Made for a truck or something, I guess. Is our friends leaving?
They might be.
Mess it up here. It's been a while since I put them on. We sold them all. I fucked up.
Got off a little bit, looks like, didn't it?
Yeah, it got off me. Hey. Yeah. Let's see if I can get it out.
Yeah, you film me. I'll make you give it a try.
Well, hold your hand now.
Got off on me too, Wayannie.
Yeah.
You check it, make sure it's on there good.
It's all right.
Yeah, we just, I get something.
To fry it up
Pick,
with?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but
Want to have fire pliers. Just enough air just to move it anyway, right? Yeah.
Have it get on up. Shit.
You want it higher?
Wait a minute. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I gotta have it high.
Okay, all right. We're gonna have to get us a block of wood then. All right.
We got some bricks right here.
I don't know where we had. Can you get it a little bit high?
That's high as I know, that's mine.
Let it back down on this. Can I get that back on there? And you get your pipe on. See if you can get a hold of it. What is that? That's a board that way.
Yeah.
May have to change. You already up?
That's it.
Ain't far enough.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna look enough.
That ain't gonna be enough, I don't think. Where's the rod?
I mean,
Let it down easy. Yeah.
Good one now, he's been.
Just gonna try to get it rolling, and then this one don't want to roll good, does it?
Back on down here. What? Get your back on down here. Straighten up your tires. Don't turn them. Straighten up your tires. What you got now? I want to make a thing. More trouble in that. You can get this like that. Got it tied with a thing. Watch your hand over there.
He's got a removable link in it that he's trying to get loose, I think.
I see it.
Ain't got no double ring. Yeah. Don't let it slip and mash it up.
Wayannie, look at right here, Wayannie.
these up here, Wayne?
Well, I'll get these. I'll try to get them there.
One thing I haven't found much of is chairs around here. You must not like chairs too good.
Yeah.
You don't ever sit down, do you?
I got much down the feet on. Chairs.
Oh, chairs, okay.
I had stuff under here. Yeah.
There's them tractor wheels there.
Where I put my car. And the gas tank.
There you go. I'm gonna take these over to the tractor barn.
You walk.
I cut that part out. Tractor tires. This is now his formal cub tractor barn. He's got 3 of them in here. 3.
He'd come out when you see move, don't you?
No hurt hammer.
I gotta clean up that thing. Yeah, it was in the house.
This hook won't.
You want what?
Won't work. This hook might. What do you think? You want to hook it on this side or this side?
Yeah, all right.
You good? You put down in, you good?
Hold them limbs up.
Great.
We're good. It's good. We can push it from there. Well, Wayannie has got a new home in here now, don't it? You don't happen to have any thing like old shingles, do you? We could put some shingles down underneath the tires or some kind of flat metal to keep it out of the dirt. You got anything where you think we could lay down that look okay?
Well, they got it out.
Now right here, that corrugated plastic would be okay, but it won't last long. I'm gonna try to see if he's got something we can put underneath the wheels instead of it being straight on that dirt.
Well, I was going to use this for scotch.
Yeah, he needs,
Just in case.
we need 4 pieces of something so we ain't in the dirt with them tires. Oh, you got shingles, but they're buried.
Yeah. Everything I got's buried.
Oh Lord, well, it might be easier to find something else. What do you think?
I didn't think there's no more shingles around here. I don't think it is. We may have to get some of these.
I didn't know. Here, hold this and film. Let me help him. He's got some shingles we'll put down.
pull them out. You put shingles
You got
on it.
4?
I got it.
Okay, good.
I soon they're gonna do that to Wayannie now.
Yeah, Wayannie, he gonna be famous here. He's already getting known
He's
well.
gonna be viral soon.
Yeah, well, for my channel, he is viral. That many views,
Wayannie's already famous.
he is famous.
Wayannie, Stokes County's known for moonshine.
Oh, moonshine, yeah, I didn't know that.
I'm not sure exactly what Wayannie's famous for.
I don't-
Before.
I don't think you ain't never made no moonshine, have you, Wayannie?
No, sir.
I didn't think so. You need to be able to get in that trunk, so we don't want to push it all the way in that we can't get in that behind in that trunk without moving all them windows.
Hey, the car comes back here. Y'all see. See, I didn't measure the width of it.
We're gonna stop before you get here.
That'll help it keep it a little bit of the, you know, I think you just asked me the other day about what that was sitting on before. I don't know, but I asked him if he had some shingles. That's the only thing I could think of would be flat and probably hold up for a while.
Let's get this out of the way.
Yeah, you don't want that in this building at all with random cars.
John, you know he's got your ink on his car.
Yeah, I need to get that. I'm not filming with that. The bicycle's really cool.
Yeah, I need to.
Hold on a minute. Let me get it. What? Tell me about the bicycle, Wayannie. We ain't talked about this bicycle. How long have you had this?
took it off?
Yeah, I got it. I'm not using
I
that.
think I have no idea about it sale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have no idea now.
What's it, a Western Flyer? Yeah, it's a, what they would call that,
It's Western Fly.
yeah, how about that? That's neat.
See, you can buy them.
There's room over there in that building with the, there's room over there. You want us to take it with the tractors, back over there with the tractors? Somehow we come out with a little extra room over there, I don't know. By moving some of this around, it come out with a little extra storage space over there.
I'm gonna run off back there and stop him.
Man,
Okay.
is this running straight down towards them thing?
No, you're gonna have to.
No, you're gonna have to turn this way just a little bit. Not a whole lot. Your wheel. Are we okay on that side, John?
He needs, yeah, we need to straighten it up though.
Oh, he's-
His wheels ain't turning. His wheels need to be turned right now.
All right, Wayne, keep pulling this way. Yeah. It is tough. Oh, we're in good shape on the Monte Carlo, right?
Yeah, we're getting. Once he keeps them wheels turned.
Turn the wheel, Wayne, as much as you can. Turn.
Turn. We're too close to the mark. We're a little closer.
Go. Good deal. Couldn't ask for that to work no better.
I won't do it again. I missed it.
Yes, sir.
We good.
Perfect.
Good as we're gonna get.
Perfect.
Well, guys, I got here this morning about 9 o'clock, and we've been working all day. It's 5:30 almost, and we're done for today. And we got quite a bit done, thanks to the neighbors, Randy and his buddy Jack or Jock, or I don't know. Jock. He's French, anyways. Really surprised me that he knew everything about YouTube and the internet, and he does editing.
He's smart. That's
He's
what
a
he
smart
does.
guy, ain't he?
He works on his
Hey,
computers.
it's starting to rain.
All that stuff.
Hey, we need rain bad here. It's been 95, 96 degrees with a heat index of about 102 today. Yeah, but look here, guys. We got the Monte Carlo over here, or the Impala over here with the Monte Carlo. Got it moved in here, and yeah, he's got both cars in here. Now he's got 3 of his 4-mile cubs in that building over there. They're all together. Now they can be a family over there. You see?
There you go.
There you go.
It's a real kind.
3 of a kind. You got 5 of them though, see? You got to make some room in that back section back there to pull one in there, see? You got a lot of stuff around this place, you know what? You don't throw nothing away, do you? And why is that? You afraid you're going to use it. You need it someday, right?
Well, On the farm, you see, you could use things, you know, from time to time. But ain't many of them had a junk like I have, though, you know. I've always, they'd always try to have me to save, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming some rain, and we're going to start back tomorrow, so there'll be another video coming up. Make sure to subscribe to the Appalachian Channel. If you've not seen the other videos before this video, go on to the Appalachian Channel in there, and you can find a playlist. Look for Wayannie's World, because this is Wayannie's World here. He's got all the things he's collected his whole life all around him, and he loves them, and he's happy with them, and he likes it, right?
Yes.
Are you feeling any better now that we did that? How you feel now that we got this washed?
Oh,
better?
Yeah, it's nice.
You like it now, right?
You got it in here where you can see it.
Well, that's what makes me happy. Make sure he's happy, then I'm happy. And you know, we haven't got to talk a whole lot, because man, when I'm working and trying to film and he's working, we haven't got to talk and let Wayannie tell some stories. But we'll be able to do that, you know, on some of the upcoming videos. But make sure to leave Wayannie a comment. And guys, we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me check it.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. Let's see what we got here.
That is awesome. That's your co-pilot.
He says he can't get no women to ride with him, so he has to ride around with that.
Come on.
Ready.
Oh, I love you've got the models back here.
This one just like it. Just like it.
Yeah, just like